Hello everybody and welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play world. In the last episode, we built this counterfeit money stand, which I found really enjoyable. Where like, in the black market here, someone can come and get counterfeit money, which is really cool. We also have this illegal bed store, or the illegal bedroom, to get different colored beds, because in my city, I have somewhat of a lore where the only colored bed acceptable is a red bed because I'm an old player. So we set up this illegal bed store. And in today's episode, I thought we'd start with an ideas board or an idea room. Now off camera, I built this little room that slots back here. I used to breed bees in here, but it got too small, so I had to expand. And this is where I want to put all my project ideas for the whole world. And once we complete the projects, they'll go in the book with finished projects. So I'm gonna start labeling some. Let's see. The obvious one is finish King's Canyon. And in the last episode, I also picked out one of my TikTok comments to decide what the name of my city would be. And I picked out King's Canyon. I thought that was a cool name, but there's still many other things to do. After many laborious minutes of thinking, I have finally come up with what I'd like to call a baseline of projects and ideas that I want to do. Some of these are like really far out there, like a jungle kingdom, a volcano kingdom, a sky kingdom, an underground kingdom. And the mega chunk has multiple projects inside there, which I'll probably make another project board over there that I'll keep. And then there's swamp, finished black market, a ravine, trains. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. But now I want to head over to the quartz district and do some work over there. Because off camera, I've been working. And why is it raining? That makes me sad. Sleep. And there we go. Now the rain's gone. As you can see over here, I've been doing some planning. Some layouts, some floor plans. And I also designed these, I would say, pretty luxurious lampposts. I'm trying to get everything where it's not spawnable on the roads and in the fields or like on the ground. Cause I could just put moss carpets with sea lanterns on them, but I don't really want to do that cause it's too magical. I don't know. But I designed these, and I think they look really cool, and they've gone through many different design phases. I had one where it was like, but yeah, that was too long, so I compressed them, and I put up a couple of them over here, and right here on this side, which I think they make them look pretty cool. It might need to be moved, because I'm going to probably put a building right here, but it should be fine. But in this area, it's too small to have one of those. So I've got just normal lanterns, which I think these look nice for close quarters when everything's really tight. But up here, I was planning to have this a little more spacious. So you can see there's like little alleyways almost. They're not next to each other. So maybe this is where the richer people would live, kind of outside of the busyness of the city. And maybe the poorer people in the rich district, I know that makes lots of sense. The poor people in the rich district would get the busy place where it's like frickin' just one building. But yeah, and today I want to work on the tavern. Now, throughout all my cities, I've got entrances, and at every entrance there's a stable with a tavern that you can stay at. So I want to build the tavern in this episode, but I want to make this one different. So over here, there's going to be an overhead bridge that I've wanted to build here. And the bridge will connect to a separate building. It'll also be like bed housing or storage or something else. And I think that would be really cool. So I'm going to build that up today. But first, I got to gather the resources. The first thing we're probably going to need is some stone for the foundation, and I've got quite a bit, just stockpiled, except stone bricks. Dang it. I'm gonna have to convert some of these. I'm gonna convert 3 at a time. We're also gonna probably need logs, and I've already got quartz over there, and spruce. So yeah, let me just convert these stone shoulder boxes to stone bricks. Darn it, I've already made a mistake. So here in the quartz district, I use a different combination of stones for my foundation. I use stone, stone brick, and polished andesite when I've been building with the normal stone brick, cobblestone, andesite, and stone, which is like my basic palette that I use like all the time. When I'm just building a house, this is the go-to palette because it like works. But this place is supposed to be nice. It's supposed to be lush. It's supposed to be polished. And oh man. So I gotta take this down now, and I've brought the wrong stuff, so I'm gonna have to go back. Alright, I have the base structure done, and now I want to work on the interior. But first things first is I have to remove this moss floor and put in probably, I could go with spruce or dark oak. Probably I'll do spruce. So let's get to that. Now that we have the staircases, I'm going to build the second and third floors. Now that that's done, the next thing I want to do is kind of, oh, this is going to be laborious, but I kind of want to smoothen out the attic up here. There we go, all of that smoothed out. I kind of did this where I didn't put any on these because I think it looks nicer. Kind of leads your eyes towards this wall. I might do something special there. But that concludes most, except this. Let me quickly do this. And there we go. Now that's, oh dang it, I'll do that later. But now the next step is I want to rebuild this bridge. I don't like how it curves on the diagonal. I think it looks awkward and weird. So what I'm gonna do is the bridge is gonna come from this wall. Still comes through the same hole. It'll just be straight. So let's get to that. There we go. That makes it look a lot better. Now we're going to move on the inside and work on the first level, which I'm planning to be dining and bar. And there we go, we've got the base level done. Now we're gonna move upstairs, and this is where some of the rooms are gonna be. But first, I have to finish this house. Alright, I have the house now built and the staircase in place. The next step for this tavern is to get a floor plan in. One massive room here, and one massive room on the basement, and a couple more rooms up here. It's kind of hard to design rooms in this kind of bizarre shape of a house, but I think that this will mostly work. And there's a patio out here that I want to include for like people that just want to stand outside. And I also have to be considerate of the window placement I want to do on this wall. So I'm going to build up these walls and decorate the rooms. Whew, that was a lot of building, but I finally got it all done. I got all of that detailed. That's not going to be detailed because there's going to be a building here, and obviously no front door, safety house. I got that part done, and that part done. I went for minimal over here because it's not really going to be seen too much. I might add something there. And as well, nothing here, because there's probably going to be another building. But as we go inside, I'm going to do a little tour. Go inside to the tavern. And I think this is my favorite tavern I built so far. But as we go upstairs, we've got some rooms. We got room 1. I've labeled them all for easy identification with the man stationed at the bar. And they're all pretty small, but most of them have more than one bed. So if like a party of 2 comes in, they can just get one room, but if a party of 1 comes in, he can just still get one room. And then this part goes across to room 7, which is the luxurious one. And I used backwards looms here to indicate kind of empty bookshelves where people can put their stuff, and lecterns as like somewhere to put a book to write in. But yeah, and we go down here to this room, which is a 3-person room with a big bookshelf and a closet, which I think is nice. And as we go up here, this is the attic. I haven't filled out any of the attic in this house or the other one because I'm not sure what to put in there yet. But we go up to the 3rd floor. We got room 7. That's a mistake. I'll have to fix that later. This one's also a 3-person. And room 8, 9, and finally room 10. All pretty basic detailed, but I think it turned out pretty well. Kind of fills out this area some more. And I'll probably wrap it up here because I am starting to get a little sick. My throat feels dusty. My stomach is wheezy, so I'll see you in the next one.